Welcome to Touchline. I'm your host, Anthony Totera, here at the 2012 OYSL Showcase, where we're going to gather thoughts from university and college coaches on what they're looking for here today. We're here with head coach Niki Budalic of Wilfrid Laurier. Niki, what brings you out here today to the Showcase 2012?
Well, players, of course. We're always watching players, planning for the future, and seeing what's out there.
It's nice, Niki, to see a lot of Canadian universities out here. You got U of T, York University, Ryerson, yourself. What are you looking for specifically that you want on your team and on your roster? Is it not just the player, but also the individual, the human being that you're looking at as well?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, of course, talent and athleticism is going to be the first thing that catches your eye, but then over the course of the summer and watching them multiple times, we get to see their character in different situations on the field, whether they're losing or winning, how they handle themselves off the field. So, and then of course the grades. They're going to have the grades to get into their program of their choice.
Niki, you've been all over the world and you've seen a lot of kids play in U.S. universities. You've also seen kids in Europe play. Where do we stack up? Have we started to close the gap? Our Canadian kids, are we still far away from trying to finish when we're, especially in the offensive zone?
I think so. I think it's definitely gotten better in the last 10 or 15 years since I went through this process. It's definitely more organized. People are more motivated and see the big picture a lot earlier in their progression. Of course, we can improve. There's always room for improvement, but I definitely think it's going in the right direction.
The big question is scholarships, Niki. A lot of parents always think of the scholarships and want to take their young man or young girl down to the US of A because they feel that they can get that pot of gold paid for their education. And that's what some of the Canadian universities right now are always still battling with. What do you have in your pocket to attract players to Laurier?
Of course, we have Canadian universities have introduced athletic financial awards, which allows us to give money for student athletes if they have the grades to remain in Canada. It's not at the same level as what they can offer in the U.S., but having gone through both the U.S. and the Canadian programs, I definitely see the benefits of staying closer to home. Especially with the quality of academic programs that we have here in Canada, and especially for people that want to settle when they finish their degree and settle in Canada.
Niki, thanks for joining us here. Good luck, and hopefully you find a player or two to bring back to Laurier, and good luck on the upcoming season for Laurier and your team.
Great, thank you very much.
Once again, we are here at the 2012 OYSL Showcase, and here with head coach of University of Toronto, Anthony Capotosto. Anthony, what brings you out here? What are you looking for to bring to U of T?
Well, we're here for the Showcase event, and obviously we're looking for players to bring into our program. Good quality footballers, but in addition to that, good student athletes.
You brought a couple assistants, their names?
This is my first assistant coach, John Mondino, and our second assistant and goalkeeper coach, Luciano Lombardi.
John, Luciano, what are you guys looking for that maybe coach is focused on, maybe one or two players? What do you guys want to give feedback to your head coach as you're watching the game as well?
Well, first off, we look for the complete athlete. We look for a student athlete first, and then we pick the pieces of the puzzle that we see that is lacking for the upcoming seasons. And we support Caps with player selections, whether it's a left back, center back, right back, attacking positions, and so on. And then we look to Luch for goalkeeping specific expertise.
Well said, sir. Goalkeeping in this province specifically, I think, has been one of the backbones of many universities and colleges. What specifically are you looking for? Height, agility, as someone that is out there taking full command? What are you looking for?
Well, athleticism is always important, but just good technical base, and I think that's such a key to goalkeeping. But also the tactical part. I think goalkeepers have to be thinkers. You're one of the most intelligent positions on the field, and you've got to know how to organize a defense and how to work with a formation, when to shift. So it comes from not only the hands and the feet, but the head as well.
Let's be honest, they might be on a day that it's not their best game and you came and watched a game or two and they're nervous, the kids, they know that you're here watching. Maybe it's not their best performance. Are you going to judge them today solely, or will you come again throughout the season quietly and watch them?
Oh, absolutely. It's ongoing assessment, ongoing evaluation. And the good thing is there's more than a few showcases that we can come out and see, and the OYSL season goes all summer long, so it gives us a great opportunity to come and see these players.
Well said, Anthony. Last question to you. You've got a championship or two in your back pocket, and that is something valuable that you can help attract some of these players. But not only that, Anthony, you have a special relationship with TFC, and if you see something special, extra special, you can funnel it down there as well, correct?
We're very privileged to be associated with Toronto FC and have that link with the professional club. I mean, at the end of the day, first and foremost, we're looking for players for the University of Toronto to help our men's program. And if there's an opportunity down the road, then we'll look to explore that when it comes.
Congratulations on your team on last year, but now getting ready for this year to defend. And most importantly, Anthony, thank you for supporting these young Canadian boys and coming watching them.
Thank you, and I appreciate everything that you've done in the soccer community to help promote the game.
Appreciate that. It's Anthony Capotosto, head coach at University of Toronto, with his two assistant coaches out here at the 2012 OYSL Showcase. Welcome to Touchline. Once again, we are here at the 2012 OYSL Showcase, and we have two coaches from Sheridan College, Tony Silvestri. Tony, what brings you out here? And I understand you've been coming to these events for a number of years now. Welcome.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
What brings you out here? What are you looking for?
Well, right now, obviously, we're looking at the kids coming up through the youth system. The 16, 17-year-olds looking to go to a post-secondary institution coming September or the year after. And we're trying to scope out some good talent and see what we can pick up.
Now, Tony, I see you there with your pad and paper and you're marking stuff down. Let's be honest out there to the viewers and to mums and dads and coaches out there. When you're marking down, are you just marking down numbers to watch for? Are you looking at maybe that guy's a left footer, that guy's got a good defending capability? What are you looking for? What are you marking down?
When I've been doing my scouting for the last 7 years now, I look for a wide variety of things. Obviously, you want to have some good, talented players, but you also look for some of the smaller things that they do. It would be the work ethic, the attitude, discipline. Some of the things that you don't normally look for when you're scouting a player.
Now, Tony, I'm sure that you already came here knowing that there's a couple players that are on your mind and in your head that you want to watch. But let's be honest, Tony. If today maybe is not their best day that they're displaying their talents because it's an off day, are you going to just put an X there and say, well, it's not our player? Are you going to come back quietly maybe at another game and watch them without them even knowing that you're there?
No, absolutely not. We understand that players make mistakes at all levels and have off days at all levels. So I give them play opportunity. I try and see them as often as possible. I talk to the players, talk to the coaches, and usually the coaches have a good indication. They say, well, today they had an off day, but I'll do my best to go and see them at least once or twice more during the summer.
Well said. Now, Tony, I understand you're passing on the baton after many years at the helm of Sheridan College. Who are you passing on the baton to as the next head coach of Sheridan College?
I'm passing off the reins over to Andrew Seuradge. He's been my assistant coach for the last 3 years. Andrew and I played together at Sheridan many years ago, and Andrew has a lot of good ties with the community, with the regional programs and provincial programs, so I think he'd be a good fit to take over the program at Sheridan.
Andrew, first of all, congratulations. Welcome to the college atmosphere. But more importantly, you will be on the hot seat in a matter of months. What are you here specifically looking for, knowing now that you're the head coach, the buck stops with you?
Well, what I'm looking for here, I came out, of course, to watch the talent from the under-17s, under-18s. Again, we're looking for certain players that, work hard, think that they're coachable. Of course, they need some skill, passing, dribbling, finishing is very important. So that's what we came out here to look for. And that's what I'm planning to do in September, find some of these players to come to school for us.
Andrew, before you leave here today, you're going to mark down maybe a player or two that you're very interested in. How do you go about contacting them? Do you go through the club first? Do you go through mom and dad? Because a lot of people don't know how the process works. Explain it very quickly.
So what we would do, we would approach the coach first after the game and talk to the coach and ask them, can we talk to one of the players or maybe the group of players? Explain to them what we offer and what we do at Sheridan College and how well our program has been doing for the last couple of years. And talk to the parents of the kids that we're interested in, and if they're what we like, they will come by and see them.
Congratulations once again, guys. Thanks for coming out to the 2012 Showcase. Good luck in the upcoming season. But more importantly, I've watched a couple college games in the last couple of years. College soccer has come a long way. It's no longer the game that is just there to be played to have fun. These guys are out there and they want to win and compete. So keep up the great work. And again, congratulations and good luck. And thanks again for joining us on Touchline.